Cancer Foundation. All of the proceeds of this show benefit that foundation. If anyone out there would like to make a further contribution, our spectators are asked for a donation as they come in the gate. We would be more than happy to pass that on. Last year we raised and donated over $80,000 to the Desert Cancer Foundation. In our 14 years prior to this event, we've raised $688,000. We'd like to have you help contribute to that cause if you'd like. Again, just so that you're aware of the day's activities, please polish your cars and look great, have fun. There's lots of photography going on. We will be covered by the media today. Please enjoy the day, the beautiful green grass, and I guarantee it won't snow on you today. How's that? Dr. Richard Fossil up here, please. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would bear with us, it's very, very important that we introduce you to a couple of people and talk about a couple of things. Dr. Fossil, he'll tell you all about him.
Thanks, Ross, and thank you all for coming out. My name's Dick Fossil. I was a physician with Sebastian George. It's just wonderful to have his memory commemorated by this car show, now 15 years on. Thanks so much to the Palm Springs Cruisin Association, all the volunteer work that goes into this all year long. All the funds that are collected from this car show go to the Desert Cancer Foundation, which was an organization that Dr. George started back in 1995. Dr. George knew that cancer care was expensive, and people in our valley often couldn't afford their cancer care. They'd have to go to Riverside to get taken care of. Well, by setting up the Desert Cancer Foundation, we provide funds for those people who can't afford their cancer care here, and we pay for it. They can stay here. So they're able to stay with their families while they're getting their care, and that's very, very important. So the Desert Cancer Foundation was Dr. George's dream, and we're very happy to be able to carry it on, have his memory commemorated like this. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting the Desert Cancer Foundation.
Good boy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All for the Desert Cancer Foundation. People out here are wonderful. They really know how to take care of people that can't help themselves.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful affair. Thank you.
I'm from Palm Desert, California, and I brought my 1932 Ford three-window coupe today. And this is one incredible show. Already it looks like there's 1,000 people here. Build model dioramas and barns for a hobby, and I donated this one to the Dr. George Car Show. It'll be going up for auction later on today, and I hope somebody is the lucky winner.
It's the little old lady from Pasadena.
Hi there! How you doing? Oh my gosh!
Has a pretty little flower bed of white gardenias. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go. But parked in a rickety old garage is a brand new shiny red super stock Dodge. And everybody's saying that there's nobody meaner than the little old lady from Pasadena. She drives real fast and she drives real hard. She's the terror of Colorado Boulevard. It's the little old lady from Pasadena. If you see her on the street, don't try to choose her. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go. You might drive a goer, but you'll never lose her. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go. Well, she's gonna get a ticket now sooner or later, 'cause she can't keep her foot off the accelerator. And everybody's saying that there's nobody meaner than the little old lady from Pasadena. She drives real fast and she drives real hard. She's the terror of Colorado Boulevard. It's the little old lady from Pasadena.
Good morning. My name is Greg Hawes, my lovely wife Kiki, and we're from Upland, California, and we drove our freight train here to the car show today. I bought the truck originally off of a dairy farm in Chino. They were the original owners of the truck, and I just went up to the door and said, "You want to sell that truck?"
This is a cool truck.
I am Hank Williams. I'm one of the 7 originally owned Cobras. This Cobra I've owned from day one. This car is considered one of the 3 world's winningest Cobras. Right here is where a man who's been trying to buy this car for 10 years. It says right here he offered $1.5 million for this car. That was 3 years ago. Right now, to buy this car would cost $5 million with everything to go with it. This car has one of the world's largest signed memorabilia by Carol Shelby, a 10-foot table. That was a documentary made on this car. They made a documentary on me and Carol at the same time. This plaque here was presented to me as the first plaque to drive a Cobra on Indianapolis Raceway.
Good afternoon, Maurice Trudell with A1 Steel Storage Containers. We're gladly here at the George Car Show, here to represent the Desert Cancer Foundation. We have various sizes of storage containers, from a small locker all the way up to a 14-foot storage container. And we will deliver setup anywhere in the U.S. And this is an American-made U.S. product located right here in Palm Desert. So it's American-made, American jobs here to the Coachella Valley. And we are gladly to be here this afternoon to represent our product and as well to support the Dr. George Carr Show. And it means so much to me as a person that have lost several people due to cancer. My mother in 1980 to brain tumor, and just last year, October 2nd, lost my brother to heart disease. So this foundation means the world to me and my life and the way I perspect how fragile life is. And we're just honored to be here. We just urge other vendors next year to be to our 16th anniversary of the Dr. George Show. I will be here. Please come visit us.
Businessman has made a major contribution to our event. We would highly encourage you to check out A1 Metal Storage right here at the beginning of the show. Folks, we again encourage you to check out our vendors. Get yourself something good to eat. We got a wonderful day. It's not going to be too hot. And make sure that you're registered. Your ticket is on the window, and that gets you in the running for the judging that will start approximately 10 o'clock. And we're going to give away some great trophies and have a good time at our event today. Come on, let me introduce one young man that's going to be with us today. This is Bob Beck. Yes, young man. This is Bob Beck. Bob is going to be doing our interviewing for us. He's a very polished guy. I'm good, but this guy's really good. Hi to everyone.
Hi to everybody. How you doing?
Hey, doesn't that sound professional? We also want to make one, and Brett's just made a reminder. Folks, one of our trophies to be given away today is in memory of Pete Chapuros from SoCal Speed Shop. It's called Pete's Pick. And we have a professional judge, a Riddler Award-winning judge that's going to be with us here today to make that very special selection. And again, many of these trophies, if you'd come and check them out, are in memory of some famous hot rod people and some good friends of ours. Folks, we hope you enjoy your day today at the Dr. George 15th Annual Dr. George Charity Car Show. And again, our thanks to the Indian Wells Tennis Garden, the City of Indian Wells, and all the wonderful folks that have helped put this show together. Jim Carl's famous guy. He's our celebrity judge. He's been honored being on the committee for the Riddler Award at Cobo Hall in Detroit in another, 3 weeks?
I got about 3 weeks.
3
I'll be in
weeks.
Detroit doing the Riddler.
Jim's on the board of directors for the Cal Rods Car Club.
That's correct.
And he's honored us with being here today. He's going to help us pick a very special award. It's called Pete's Pick in memory of Pete Chapuros, who we've unfortunately lost. So this is an important guy to us. And
Very honored.
And in memory of Pete, we got a real nice jacket that's part of our auction today, our special auction. Yeah, isn't that neat? So it's all again to honor our buddy Pete Chapuros. He's going to be only because I'm co-chairman. I get to do this. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We're going to find you a golf cart to get you around. Not a go-kart. We got to keep it under 100 miles an hour. Okay.
Right.
So let me find you a cart, and we'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Alyssa Moffat. I'm Princess Dunyazad. I am from La Quinta High School, and I am here to enjoy the car show.
Hi, my name is Nan Nguyen. I'm Queen Shahrazad. I'm from La Quinta High School, and like the rest of my girls, I'm here for the car show.
Hi, I'm Maya Jones. I'm Princess Jasmine, and like the rest of my court, I'm from La Quinta High School, and we're all here to enjoy the car show and spread some information about the Riverside County Fair.
I got a 69 Chevy with a 396 Healy heads in the hearse on the floor. She's waiting tonight down in the parking lot outside the 7-Eleven store. Me and my partner, son, he built her straight out of scratch, and he rides with me from town to town.
is a special guy. We appreciate him being with our show, and he's a fast new friend of the Palm Springs Cruisin Association. And what can I say? This is a very unique car. He's going to tell you all about it.
Well, this is my sweetheart. It's a Lola, and I've had the car for 51 years. What was the main skill you brought to the first time I drove it was October 24th. Last year, and it was out at the Thermal Club, and the car is very, very unique in the fact that it's only one of 3 ever made. It was designed by Eric Broadley, Lola Cars, to meet the 1963 FIA GT regulations, and it was the star of the London Racing Car Show in January of '63.
Alan's just recently had this at the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles, so it's got a lot of exposure. It's a great car. I need 5 minutes.
Rolling?
2 minutes.
You got all you need. Richard Fossil. Hi there. How you doing?
What can I say? Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Dick Fossil. I'm one of the board members of the Desert Cancer Foundation. I was one of Dr. George's partners, and so had this show to commemorate my friend and colleague and become such a part of the valley. It's just spectacular, because that's what Dr. George really wanted, was to help the people in this valley, and this Palm Springs Cruisin Association and all the things they do to help the Desert Cancer Foundation continue his dream is just spectacular, and the show just keeps getting better and better every year.
We're having fun, aren't we?
The best.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That's my buddy Bud. Oh, my buddy Gil Losey from here. We are friends, aren't we?
I'm sorry.
By the way, you only extra for this spot.
Just kidding. I'm hidden back here in the weeds.
A nice spot for you. I really wanted to acknowledge this car. When I knew Gil was going to bring it out, we just had to have him up here with the special interest cars. Gil will tell you all about the car.
It's a 56 Plymouth. I wanted to build one since I was 16, okay, which is 1956. I built lots of other cars. I love cars, and I wanted to do a convertible. So I finally found it after 10 years. I found it on eBay, 45 minutes from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And took it to the guy that builds cars for me in Oklahoma City.
Whose name is, and let's get some
His name is Steve Cook. Steve Cook's a great builder.
Yep.
We went over the car. I told him what I wanted and what he agreed with, and we fought, But he's got really good taste. I think I'm done showing it. Putting it up in the air and showing it like a show car. Now it's time to drive it.
Time to drive and have some fun with it.
Yep, so we're going to drive it. Leaving in May to go back to Nashville. I'm not sure which car I'm going to take, but and so then we're going to go up to Northern California. We got a lot of things planned for this year.
Very cool. And he's going to drive the wheels off and have some fun.
You bet. That's
folks. That's Gil Losey. That's a 56. That's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
3 Musketeers today. I want you to meet some really, really, really good people. Start over here. Bob Beck, famous.
Some guy who does the NHL,
drag
right?
racing announcer.
Something.
The guy knows his stuff. Anybody who's got a cool shirt like that knows his stuff. Bob is our special announcer and interviewer today at the Dr. George Show. He's interviewing and talking with some great guys. Ben Bright, the real short guy here in the middle. Ben and Andreas Samogi are from the A-Team from Overhauling. You know the show. They've got actually a buddy, Lanny Mann is with his, Fairlane is with us today. Lanny had that car overhauled. It's got the matching guitar in the back. It was a really cool touch. These guys did the car. They're with us today. We just want to thank them all very much. And you all say something if you would.
All right. You got it. If you could just pan over my shoulder, this is paradise. So it's not only the fact that it's families, car guys, and everybody just loving the fact that I'm not getting scorched right now. Cloud coverage is fantastic. The cars are fantastic, and it's for a great cause. So please, well, obviously we're not live, so you won't be able to figure this out. That I'm telling you that you gotta. If you're not here, you know where.
Cool. I'm just grateful for the opportunity I had to come out here. The car group is a tight-knit community, and it's great to be able to come together for an event like this to support, you know, a great cause, and to come out and talk cars with everybody.
I'm glad you're here too, and you're our muscle today. You're our security. You just need to ride around with us, and nobody will give us any flack. And Bob Beck, I've known Bob for a lot of years. Was with AAA and still with AAA.
Yes, I am.
But famous announcer, and he's got a golden voice. I just appreciate his expertise. He's going to help us with the show today.
It's going to be a great show. I really enjoy this show. This is one of the biggest one-day shows in the West Coast. Over 900 cars on display. It's a sea of cars out there. If you look at it from overhead, if you were in an airplane right now, it looked like an Easter egg hunt. There's every color car imaginable here, and every type of car, whether it's a sports car, an antique, a hot rod, or a muscle car. You're going to find it at the Dr. George Show. Obviously, if you're watching this, you missed it for this year. Put it on the calendar for next year. It's going to be bigger and better.
Okay, one of the things that we'd like to do with this video, guys, and help me with this, the more sponsorship we get, the more money we give away. What would you like to tell those that are going to see this as far as sponsoring the event and giving us a few donations along the way?
Well, you know what? All right.
Go ahead.
All right. You've got over 900 cars. Normally, it's at least 2 people per car. That's just the entries. Now you've got about another 10 to 20,000 residents and people that come into the city just for this show. Your market is targeted. They're car enthusiasts. This is the place you need to be.
Cool.
This is why he's the announcer.
That's why we just build cars, and he does what he does.
He said it all.
Now, find it in your hearts. Everybody's been stricken by cancer in some shape or form, family, relative. I'm not going to get started because it gets me a little overwhelmed. So please, find it in your hearts. Come on out. Have a great time, and it's for a great cause.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. 3 Musketeers for the day.
Thank you.
All good friends, and we appreciate all they do for us.
Good morning. My name is Paul Merrigan. My partner Alan Irwin is behind us here. We operate the Desert Classic Concours Restoration Shop in Palm Desert on Joni Drive off of Cook Street. We restore classic cars. We do selective work for the right kind of cars and take care of a few race cars. These cars behind us here are very significant. The car on my right is Dan Gurney's 1997-98 Indy car, but this car here, unlike most of Dan's cars, actually utilizes a Renard chassis. It had a Toyota engine in its original configuration. After Toyota withdrew from racing, they sequestered the motors, took them back. It then had a transplant of a 960 horsepower turbocharged Buick motor, which is in it now. These cars were enormously fast and still hold the all-time Indianapolis, not this particular car, but this series of speeds. This car is capable of 250 miles an hour.
Hey folks, Andreas here. We are at the Indian Wells Dr. George Car Show, which right now is just unbelievable. We're graced with clouds, which is a good thing right now because both of us are not getting scorched. We've done a car for Lonnie. Did this a few years ago, right?
Yeah, 2014.
And it was, at first, when it first came on scene, it was a little rough around the edges. All right, let's walk through this right now. What you got?
331 stroker, so it's a board stroke 302, and they backed it with a Monster C6, 380 gears, all new suspension, set down, Fusa's cut wheels to fit underneath, and a lot of body work that the guys did, and a bunch of fabrication that Andreas did himself. Which
Chip gave me free rein to express my creativity. I was given a 10-inch sub Fender Caster guitar. It was painted to match. But the best part of it, we tried to do it to where it would go back and get concealed. So Mercedes has nothing on us right now. And we got a little amp here so he can actually jam from time to time. So I'm stoked you're here, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm stoked to be here.
We've got over 1,100 cars right now corralled up on the lawn. For all you people, this is a great, great charity. It's a great event. It's something to where finding deep in our hearts. Everybody's been stricken by cancer in some shape or form. Please keep this going. And I actually love this lawn area that they've let us use. Let's keep on coming here next year and the year after.
Awesome experience. Everybody's very welcoming. I'll be here every year. So as long as Andres is here and I'm here, come on down, be part of it. Appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Candy Clark and I'm here at the car show here. And this show benefits the Desert Cancer Foundation. They've raised almost $1 million. It goes to a good cause. It's a lot of fun. Great cars, lots of people, food, entertainment, and sometimes a celebrity or two will show up. But come on down, say hi, and meet a lot of great people. And it's for a good cause, like I said, the Desert Cancer Foundation.
Hi, I'm Sari Miller. I'm with the Coachella Valley Lions Club. We are the nonprofit that is here. We understand how important it is to raise funds for charities. Locally, we've got our Lions Club going on here with a great lunch, breakfast, pancake breakfast every year, and lunch. And we understand the need for raising funds for important causes like Dr. George and the cancer research. So please come out and help us. It's an amazing venue. We've got this gorgeous place and lots of great cars and great people. Come on out and join us.
Okay, I am Robert Strong with Forest Lawn, and this is Anna Lily Hoffman. And we are here today to support the Dr. George car show in any way we can. It was made in 1965, but it's been totally redone. This hearse that you can actually have your final ride in. We will have this in our parks. So right now it's up in Glendale. And everybody has been coming and making a lot of comments about how beautifully restored it is. And we are here to represent advanced planning. And advanced planning is planning ahead for funerals or cremations. And it's a nationwide program. So if you move, it's transferable. Lily, would you like to have something to say?
Yeah, I mean, and the importance of it is that, you know, it helps the family be able to start, you know, their healing process, you know, once they plan it ahead. There's a big difference between, you know, planning ahead and then doing it at the time of need. So for us, it's very important to get that information out to families because it's definitely something that is so important. It makes a big difference. So we love doing that.
Yeah, and Forest Lawn has an emphasis on care of the family. People come first. That's what's important. And that's why we're here to support the Dr. George show today.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, and I represent Haggerty Insurance for classic cars right here in the Coachella Valley. I do it on a regular basis because of the Dr. George Foundation, because it means so much to me and my family, but also because the people that work behind the foundation are truly tireless people, and every single day that they do something for this foundation, it comes from the heart. And that just goes for all our vendors here. We really love the people that we deal with. My company is located right here in the Coachella Valley. It's Cali Insurance. We represent Allstate as well as Haggerty. It is a family organization, and that's why the Dr. George Foundation is so important to us.
The action we can meet and recover all Northeast states. When the strip shuts down, we run in the street. Come the fire road to the interstate. Now some guys just give up living, start dying little by little, piece by piece. Some guys come home, work,
I'm sorry, I lost you, man. I saw you. These are my kids, grandkids. Oh, look at that. Take that.
Some great t-shirts today you guys can purchase. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah, Alan Jackson, he's in the cars. He likes the Mercuries.
Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love, I stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Take it away. Well, hey now, mama, you look so fine. Riding round in your Mercury 49. You're crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, my baby went out, she didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, can cruise it home. She's crazy about a Mercury. Yeah, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, if I had money,
Famed LA Roadsters would like to come on up here, you guys. Get in the line, somebody take our picture, and I think you want to do something for us.
Well,
John.
We have a little donation for the Dr. George Charity Car Show.
And you better say it, because I'll choke up.
$1,000.
$1,000, what can I say, guys? LA Roadsters, these are the best guys and gals, and they drive their cars. Don't care if it's raining, they drive them. And just a shout out, they put on a great show Father's Day weekend at Pomona Complex, Fairplex. And boy, if you want to go to a great show, great swap meet, go to the LA Roadster Show Father's Day weekend in Pomona. What can I say? Thank you all very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a couple of people we need to thank that were part of our show today. If you were aware of our Speaker's Corner, our Speaker's Special Interest Vehicles, I hope you saw everybody that was there. We had Andres Samogi and Ben Bright from the A-Team that were here with one of the overhauled cars. We had Alan Grant, famous race car driver with 4 vehicles that were here. We had Alan Irwin and Paul Merrigan with race cars. We had GT40s. We had some beautiful, beautiful rigs. Greg and Kiki Haas, you know what? I can't thank them enough for being part of our special interest vehicles, and we gave them all plaques and awards for being there. Just appreciate it. This is a new feature of our event, and folks, what do you think? Do you like this location? Yeah! Alrighty. We're going to try to do it again. And if anybody on their own accord would like to write a nice letter to the City of Indian Wells and the Indian Wells Tennis Garden and thank them very much, we would appreciate it very much. Paula, come here. The Desert Cancer Foundation sponsor is our major sponsor. Paula Simons is the executive director. I'm getting excited, can you tell? Paula, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Tell everybody.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to thank everybody for coming out to this amazing event, and of course Palm Springs Cruisin Association, who puts their heart and soul into planning this amazing day. They even got the weather right for us today, so that's spectacular. You know, all I want to say is we work with a lot of those in our valley that need help, and I think one of the most heartwarming stories I heard was from a mom who we were able to step up and help pay the deductible for her daughter to have surgery as a 24-year-old for breast cancer. And she said, I may never see everybody that's helping, but when you see them, can you please tell them from our family, thank you. So to each one of you that's here, thank you for being here and supporting our organization, because it truly is making a difference for our valley.
Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. Okay, what else do I need to mention besides our sponsors? Forest Lawn has been a big-time sponsor for several years now. We appreciate Forest Lawn. Haggerty Insurance has been with us for several years. We appreciate the support. A1 Storage, Maurice Trudeau, what a display he put on today. Made a major contribution to be here. Please give that man a hand. And thank you to all our sponsors who are here. Our vendors, our food court, Lions Club, Boy Scout Troop 377. I know I'm forgetting somebody, and I apologize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the trophy-winning cars come up in front of us. I had somebody from Cal Rods that said, boy, that's a great thing. You acknowledge all the trophy winners. And yes, these are actual driving and working and fun vehicles. And we're going to have Juliet be our trophy presenter. We're going to...
Renee Stahl out of Rancho, California. A member of the PSCA, Palm Springs Cruising Association. 37 Chevy Coupe, 350, 400 horse. It is super black. Jordan Super Rides, 4 years to build. It's the Ross McMullen President's Pick. Put your hands together for this beautiful Chevrolet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Celebrity Choice, sponsored by the Palm Springs Cruisin Association, out of Escondido, Jordan Quintal, 1930 Ford Model A 42062 Pontiac motor, lime, time, pearl, and color. Jordan built this car in 3 years. This is gorgeous. Chosen by Juliet Sebastian. What a pretty car. Trophy sponsored by the Mozingo family. Dave and Don Cruisin out of Fallbrook, California, members of the Shafters Car Club. It's a 57 Ford T-Bird. It's black, it's gorgeous, and owned this car since 1964. Give them a hand, folks. Out of Bishop's Custom Cars. We got Eric Bishop coming up here. He's got a Palm Desert. It's a 1936 Auburn Tail Speedster. Vortex Chevy V8, black and gold. Lee Pinion and Eric Bishop did the work. 2-year build. Give the man a hand, guys. Isn't that neat? There you go. You won't see another one of those today. Hey, one thing I want to make mention of the Dr. George Show and our Cruisin and all the events that we do. Folks, everything and anything is welcome. And we like the late model hot rods. And what we got here is a late model hot rod, Susie Pete. Susie, come here. Susie, come here. We would like to acknowledge the Hot Desert Mopars. This is Susie Pete. She is the most whacked out, crazy Mopar gal you will ever meet in your life. Oh, I'm just catching on. This award is for Susie because all that she does for the Mopar community. 36 cars that were here today. Isn't that cool? Give the lady a hand, folks. Coupe 29, excuse me, Mark Ducharme out of Menifee, California, 452 cubic inch, traded 92 price for heavy. Grab that thing up. Oh, there you go. Give the man a hand. 5-year build. Whoa. It's kind of neat, isn't that neat? Give them a hand, folks. Susie's excited. She's shorting out over here. And that's your Hot Desert Mopar pick for the day. Folks, what can I say? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous car, big Hemi motor. There you go. Fire it up, Mark. Isn't that cool? Thank you very much. Thank you. Desert Sun is here to document the show today. We thank them very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as you leave the event, please drive careful. Be aware of the spectators still on the grounds, and please drive careful. Again, all the blue shirts up here, folks, give them a hand. All our doctors, all our special family people, what can I say? We had a great time. Again, you get a chance to thank Indian Wells Tennis Garden or the City of Indian Wells. Tell them, give them a shout out how much you had a good time today at the Dr. George Memorial Car Show 2017. Folks, we'll see you next year. Please drive careful. We like you all and we want you back, okay? Had a good time. Had a good time.
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys could make it out.
She said, baby, did you make it alright? She said, it's on approach of her.
As soon as we have copies, we're going to let everybody know. So, without any further ado, oh wait, I got a good joke. This is what it's all about. So, without any further ado, Craig's going to unveil, and I would like to announce our donation this year to the Desert Cancer Foundation. We're upside down. $82,000. Did we get the upside down on the video too?
Good one, Craig.
Isn't that cool? Again, I want to thank Craig for his leadership, and that's all I'm going to say.